I'll leave you with this question. Can I know? Let me know in the comment section. Do you really thrive in loneliness or you suffer? And I'll go by first. Personally, I thrive in loneliness. I mean, there's so much power.
Just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me, babe. Send message after message, forward my calls. Next day you hit me back like nothing happened at all. What about all the things you used to say to me? This ain't the way it's supposed to be, and you know.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Of course, it's me, the blessed girl Ngina, God's favorite. And when I say that God took his time to create me, I mean look at all this beauty. Anyway guys, I have to take this opportunity to welcome you to my amazing and growing online community. And please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so and turn on that notification bell so that you can become part of us. And yeah, let's do life together. And guys, I have an interesting vlog for you. You know what, we're gonna be talking about the power of solitude. So without any further ado, let's get into it, and make sure to subscribe. Okay, let's get entertained and learn. Oh, I love you guys. And of course, I have my black counter book, and I remember saying that whenever you see this book, just know it's about to go down. Anyways guys, let's get into today's topic. And our today's topic is the power of solitude. I mean, the power of solitude. And yeah guys, I have to start by asking you, what is that one thing that clicks into your mind the very moment you hear about the word solitude? And I'll go straight to explaining my own understanding about solitude, and I'll say that is a state of being alone without being lonely. Okay, there's loneliness. Loneliness is the sense of isolation. Now you are alone. How about solitude? Is that state of being alone without being lonely. And I'll say that solitude is an essential part of my existence that I can't imagine trying to manage effectively that regular rounds of it. I mean, I thrive so much in solitude, and I have that immense appetite for solitude, by the way. Let me tell you something. Mimi, I embrace solitude, and that's why I'm freely with you the lessons I have learned about solitude, and I believe there's so much power in solitude. And I'll say that in solitude we sit with ourselves, moving out of the social spotlight and into a mode where we can pay close attention to our internal energy and insights. Did you get that? In solitude, we get to sit with ourselves, moving out of the social spotlight and into a mode where we can pay close attention to our internal energy and insights. And I love that. Solitude. And one thing, before getting into the points, or rather the lessons I have learned, I'll say that solitude is awkward. It can be awkward, uncomfortable, or even scary. I don't know about you. Personally, I thrive in solitude, and as I've said, I have that immense appetite for solitude. And I'll go direct to the points I got for you. And point number one is that there is freedom to discover who you are, and there's that ability to become exactly that. What do I mean? Whenever you're seated alone, you get to think about yourself, about who you want to be, and there's that ability to implement that. Personally, I'll say that you all know, I don't know whether you know that I live alone, and for those who are new, welcome. And let me tell you that I'm that girl. I live alone, and I've learned so much for the years I've been living alone, and that's why I embrace solitude so much, and I believe there's so much power in solitude, because having to have that time with myself, I've learned so much about myself and what to work on, what to do, what not to do, and blah 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 blah. I hope you understand. So I believe for you, you can do the same. Let me know in the comment section how you find my point number one. Anyway, on to the next point is there's always room for thinking. And on this, I'll say that personally, there's a huge difference on how I think in public and how I think while I am alone. For example, you can text me asking me for advice. And it will depend with my surrounding. If I'm in public, I'll be like, oh, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. I'll just give you that light advice. But when I am alone, I'll have to think down that question, get the right words to tell you, and make you, like, I provide a solution, like solution yenye itakusaidia. I mean, while in solitude, there's that power of you thinking louder than the way you think in public. I don't know about that, but I'll leave you with this question. Can I know? Let me know in the comment section. Do you really thrive in loneliness or you suffer? And I'll go by first. Personally, I thrive in loneliness. I mean, there's so much power. Nikiwa peke yangu, I think I make the right decisions. I weigh myself. I know, yeah, you were wrong. I get a solution, and I will work on that. I mean, I thrive in loneliness, but you know what? I'm a loner who is never lonely. I'm a loner who is never lonely. I don't know about you. And on to the next point is that there's freedom to self-reflect. There's that freedom to meditate. There's that freedom to understand yourself better. There's that freedom to become more aware of yourself. I mean, that much needed time to self-reflect. Unakaa unajifikiria, I Ngina as a being, how am I? How is my personality? How is my social behavior? How do I behave in public? How do I talk to people? How are my first impressions? You just reflect on yourself. How did you do that? Did they see that? Did I do my best? Like, you get to question yourself, and you like, this is what I'm gonna do, and you get to sit down and question yourself, like, yeah, the possible consequences of your words. You get to look on the possible consequences of your actions and all that. I mean, I'm explaining this in my way, the way solitude has helped me discover that there's so much power in it. I hope you understand. Let me know in the comment section, how do you find it? On to the next point is that you're free to enjoy your freedom. Oh, guys, oh, come and let me tell you something. I have lived alone for the longest, and I really enjoy my space. I really love being in my space. You see this building, any small inconvenience out there in public, I'm like, I really want to go back home and have my time. I really want to go back home and sit alone and think about why this and that is happening to me. I really want to go back home. I mean, I get to enjoy my surrounding, and I'm like, me sitting on my couch, it brings me peace, and that's okay. Me taking a nap on the floor gives me peace, and that's okay. I mean, I really enjoy my surrounding. Asa nikiwa nje, so long as I have me, I have that state of mind, that sound state of mind, and my thoughts, I'm very much okay. Sita kusumbua, I just love being alone, and that makes me enjoy my surrounding. By the way, I am an introvert and I am an extrovert. I am an ambivert, and what I'll say, it depends with where I am, the surrounding, and who I am with. I mean, so much to put in consideration, but yeah, I really enjoy being alone wherever. On to the next point is that you're free to do what you want and when you want to do it. Do you get to understand that? Again, back to me living alone. I mean, I can decide to clean up my utensils right now or tomorrow. And let me tell you guys, nobody, absolutely nobody will question me, like, why did you not clean up your utensils? Why did you not attend to your utensils? Because let me tell you guys, I am under no one's rules. It's me versus me, and it's me over me. I mean, I am free to do what I want, and hakuna mtu ataniuliza mbona hujafanya hivi. There's so much power in solitude. I mean, I don't have to kufanya kitu juu nimelazimishwa, ama I don't have to fanya kitu because I have to. I mean, it's a mandatory for me to do it. How do you find it? For those babes who live alone, tell me, do you really enjoy solitude as I do? How do you find it? Do you thrive in it or do you suffer? Let me know. On to the next point is that we get to spend time with our inner self. And let me tell you guys, when you think about this particular point, it's close to the having freedom of self-respect, reflect, and meditation and all that. But I have my many reasons as to why I wrote this point down, and I'm like, I really have that time to listen to my inner child. I really have that time to listen to what my inner self is screaming out for Christ's sake. I'm like, yo, nataka hivi. But what is my inner child? What is my inner self asking for? What does my inner self want? I get to sit down and I'm like, kuna that instinct, and there's that gut instinct inside you telling yo, this is right, yo, don't do this, yo, attend to this, yo, don't attend to this, yo, do this, don't do that. And there's so much power in that. I wish this would have been my point number 1, but yeah, I don't know how I wrote it as my point number 6, but anyway, I do have that time to listen to my inner self. And by the way, if you haven't read it, please just take like 30 minutes for yourself, and for yourself, with yourself, and yeah, sit down and listen, meditate and listen to that gut instinct inside you. Listen to what your inner child is asking for, and let me know how you find it. On to the next point is that it creates spiritual sustenance. And yeah, whenever I'm alone, I get to grow spiritually, I get to connect with the universe, and I don't have to talk so much about this point, because I feel like I'll be talking about my personal stuff. But yeah, I believe the universe appreciates my existence. That's all I can say about that particular point. And here we go on to the next point is that it's healthy. Being alone, it's healthy. That is self-explanatory. I didn't have any point to explain that because I feel like it's clear, crystal clear. But if you have anything to add on that, let me know in the comment section. And please, by the way, subscribe to my channel. Give my videos a thumbs up, and I hope by this time you're enjoying my video, you're learning something. And yeah, if I have gained a subscriber at this particular point, let me know in the comment section. Just go down there and write, hey Ngina, a new subscriber here, I love this and that. And yeah, on to the next point is that I think my points are over. There were 9, 10. The last one is that it's a chance to quietly acknowledge the fears that linger between the surface and acknowledge that weaken our emotional foundations. Solitude is a chance to quietly acknowledge the fears that linger below the surface and acknowledge that weaken our emotional foundations. And on that, I'll say reflective, thoughtful time on our own can surface hopes and dreams of a better future, support intuition, and encourage us to expand our emotional horizons. And I think, guys, that's all I have to say, because I mean, it's as you fight your fears. Whenever you get a chance to sit alone, you get to sit down and think about your phobias, fears, and I'm like, how am I going to fight this fear? How am I going to face this fear? And I'm sure you're gonna come out with 1 or 2 options on how to do that. I mean, it's reflective and thoughtful time on our own can surface hopes on our own, that can surface hopes and dreams. I mean, when you're seated alone, you get to think about your future dreams, where you want to be in life, who you want to be, and all that. I mean, it's such a reflective time. And guys, I think that's all I can say about the power of solitude. I only was able to write 10 points. I mean, there's so much I can say about solitude, but I only got 10 educative points about the power of solitude. That is what I have been able to learn for the years I've lived alone, and I really thrive in solitude. And as I have said again, I'll repeat myself, I have immense appetite for solitude. Like, it's something I can't live without. Maybe you, if you know, you know. But yo, guys, that's all. And if you find this video educative, please give it a like, a thumbs up, Go down there in the comment section, engage, write something, let me know your thoughts, let me know what you've learned, and if I have gained a new subscriber, please let me know. And yeah, that's all. Let's meet in the next episode of this educative vlog. I love you all, and thank you so much for the love and support you've been showing me. Okay, may my good God bless you. Bye.